Welcome to the Folktale Project. This is Dan Schulz. Today's story is a North American folktale from Charles Skinner. This is Nix's Mate. The black pyramidal beacon, called Nix's Mate, is well known to yachtsmen, sailors, and excursionists in Boston Harbor. It rises above a shoal, all that is left of a fair green island which long ago disappeared in the sea. In 1636, it had an extent of 12 acres, and on its highest point was a gallows, where pirates were hanged in chains. One night, cries were heard on board of a ship that lay at anchor a little way offshore, and, when the watch put off to see what might be amiss, the captain, named Nix, was found murdered in his bed. There was no direct evidence in the case, and no motive could be assigned for the deed, unless it was the expectancy of promotion on the part of the mate in case of his commander's death. It was found, however, that this possibility gave significance to certain acts and sayings of that officer during the voyage, and on circumstantial evidence so slight as this, he was convicted and sentenced to death. As he was led to execution, he swore that he was not guilty, as he had done before, and from the scaffold he cried aloud, "God, show that I am innocent. Let this island sink and prove by these people that I have never stained my hands with human blood." Soon after the execution of his sentence, it was noticed that the surf was going higher on the shore, that certain rocks were no longer uncovered at low tide, and in time the island wasted away. The colonists looked with awe on this manifestation, and confessed that God had shown their wrong. And that is Nix's Mate, a North American folktale from Charles Skinner. This is Dan Schulz for the Folktale Project. Don't forget that you can subscribe to the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, Google Play, anywhere that you like to get your podcasts. You can also find us on Auto Radio and TuneIn Radio and iHeartRadio. You can follow us on Twitter at Folktale Project, and you can always head over to folktaleproject.com, where you'll find a new story waiting for you every weekday morning. Thanks for listening.